welcome to IamLiamBroadway. My name is Liam, and today we are at Dylan's Drivers. Today we're going to find out the story behind Dylan's Drivers. Let's go check it out.
Hey Liam, my name is Vicki Ballard, and that is my husband Ronnie Ballard.
Hi.
And we are the parents of Dylan Ballard, who Dylan's Drivers was named for. Dylan was my baby son. So you're going to learn about Dylan's Drivers today and what we can do to all make better choices to have better consequences.
All right, what I want to do is just explain a little bit about Dylan's Drivers and what happened. That we had a son who made a bad choice one night. And all choices, you do have a consequence. And so, like I said, Dylan made a choice one night to get in the vehicle with some people that they had all been drinking. A high rate of speed played into this, and being intoxicated, the driver made decisions that overcorrected the vehicle, and they wound up in a wreck. There was 5 young men in this vehicle, and all 5 were injured. One walked away with minor injuries. There was 3 care flight helicopters that came and picked 3 young men up and carried them to hospitals because they were hurt so bad they needed to have a specialist. And 1 young man died at the scene.
His name was Wade. His mom and dad loved him very much.
And so what we have done is we've just taken this tragedy and tried to do something good for Lamar County. The thing is that they made a bad choice and they had to suffer a consequence. And 2 of them paid the ultimate price with the decision that they made. So every time you make a decision, there's always a consequence. Just like this morning when you got up, you had the choice of, do I want to put on a green shirt or could I put on a pink shirt? And so I made a choice. So, like I said, we're trying to just keep our roadways safe here in Lamar County. And so far, within the last 5.5 years of operation, we have given over 10,500 rides here in Lamar County. And it's been a blessing. It's helped Vicki and I heal some. It's very tough this time of year because this is July and this is when the accident happened. And we're just trying to get through this month.
See, my little boy, even though he was 20 at the time of the accident, you know how much you love your mom and dad? Well, that's how much I love my sons as well. Dylan had a brother, his name's Matthew, and Matthew loved Dylan very much too. But the choice that Dylan made to get in that car, remember we talked about consequences? That was his consequence. And that's a consequence that Dylan not only died with, but that Ronnie and I and Matthew have to live with, along with grandparents, aunts, uncles. I mean, your decisions sometimes affect more than just you. Do you understand that part of it? So please make good decisions. Okay? And Mr. Steve is going to tell you about the mechanics, how it really works at Dylan's Drivers. And then maybe you and Ronnie can beat him again at foosball. Did you like that? So can you say who won the first foosball game? Who did?
Me.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. All right, well, I'm going to let Mr. Steve sit here, and he's going to maybe walk you through how from the time the telephone call comes in till the time that we drop somebody off at their house. Is that okay with you?
Well, basically, when you get here at night, there's usually going to be anywhere from 5 to 6, maybe 8 people working with you as a volunteer for Dylan's Drivers. There are positions that those volunteers hold during that night, during the night that they're working. There's 4 of them. There's a navigator, a driver, an office, and a couch, what we refer to. The office person is the person that sits here and answers the phones, takes the calls, gets the information, where we're going to pick them up, where we're going to drop them off. Then that person who is the office will turn the information over to the couch. And that person will come over here and get the phone and call the car that's already left to go on the ride and inform them of the information that they took over the phone. Once the office person gets the call, the couch will call the navigator and the driver. Now, what would you think a navigator would be? Somebody that gives directions, tells the driver how to go. The driver's pretty apparent. They're the ones that's going to drive the vehicle. Then once they drop the patron off, they'll call back here to the office person, and they will tell them that they dropped them off, and if there's no more rides to go on, they'll come back here to the office, and everybody will be here together until we get the next ride, or they'll just go and continue to go on the same ride. Go on another ride. So, and as they're here waiting for the calls to come in, if there's, there's the game here, the foosball game that y'all played earlier, there's Square 4, there's all sorts of games over there. There's a TV, there's a Xbox, is that an Xbox? Nintendo down there that they can play. There's food here that the food sponsors provide for Dylan's Drivers on Friday and Saturday nights. We are fed by them. So, and then there's a refrigerator over there full of drinks. So, do you have any questions? That's pretty much it.
That was so cool learning so many cool things about Dylan's Drivers. If you ever want to help volunteer, call this number. Also, if you ever need a ride, you can also call that number as well. If you ever want to lose a foosball, challenge me. Bye everyone, hope you liked this video. As always, click the red button to subscribe. Bye.